Since we first listed just over 12 months ago now, on the back of a 2,500 square kilometre tenement package, 370 kilometres northeast of Perth, we have shown that this package has 80 kilometres by 15 kilometres of greenstone belt on it, highly prospective for nickel sulphide mineralisation. A lot of our early drill holes have intersected very wide areas of substantial nickel mineralisation, i.e. 450 metres at 0.15%. We've also proven or shown prospectivity for rare earths and lithium. And it's in the Yilgarn Craton. It's probably going to have other commodities as well. Certainly it's on the same geological structure as Nimy to the north, Forrestania to the south. Nimy to the north indicates gold, Forrestania to the south indicates nickel. So would it have gold on it? You'd be surprised if it did not somewhere. So we've had a couple of drill programs, an initial RC program and then a diamond program. They have consistently shown thick intersections of nickel sulphide, low grade, but what it is showing is a very significant horizon of nickel sulphides within a komatiite flow. A lot of it has been consistent with komatiites in that fairly high MgO numbers, where around 28% MgO, you need to be a bit over 30%, but we are getting to those numbers. Famous komatiite in WA would be Mount Keith. We'd be very happy finding a komatiite. We've also discovered a gossan. Gossans are consistent with the Cambolda discoveries and the Forrestania discoveries. They're a surface expression of nickel at surface, obviously. We're starting to drill that shortly as well. So, look, we've shown that we've got a strongly mineralised greenstone belt, certainly mineralised in nickel. We've also shown that we have a carbonatite. The famous carbonatite in WA is the Mount Weld carbonatite, which is rare earths mainly. It does have other commodities within it. And we've also actually uncovered through soil sampling a reasonably interesting lithium anomaly. So we have a 2,500 square kilometre package. Our initial programs have been within 5% of that package. We call it the home block, really, which is where our executive director has been focused on over the last 6 years. We've added to that initial package, but it's still the area that we have the most information on. The greenstone belt, the mafic, ultramafic rocks are across that 2,500 square kilometres. So we believe there's a lot of potential for nickel and other commodities throughout that package as well. So firstly, we're a nickel explorer, but we are also looking at a carbonatite, rare earths, and a lithium target. So in the nickel space, we have 3 EM plates that we have identified, and we will be drilling those shortly. To me, the key one of those EM plates is the Gossan project, the Dease Gossan project. We've uncovered a Gossan. So if you're thinking of Gossan, it's a surface expression of nickel. Gossans were part of the initial Cambolda discovery that kicked off the Poseidon boom in the late 60s. We're also associated with the Forrestania project, which is to the south of our ground. So we're pretty excited that that Gossan did show elevated levels of nickel in our previous drilling program in the weathered zone. We'll be checking in the fresh rock, and we are very hopeful of getting higher grades of nickel within there again. Certainly the carbonatite project that we have, it's we're drilling that looking for rare earths, but carbonatites do have other commodities within them as well, be it phosphate, niobium, tantalum, etc. And we are hopeful that we will get any of those, if not all of those, which are all contained at the Mount Weld project. However, not every carbonatite does carry mineralisation, and we remain hopeful and excited about finding out what we do have. We have shown that we've got good soil anomalism there for rare earths as well, so it's not it's absolutely not out of the realms that we have something interesting there. And the other target, the third target that we're looking at is lithium anomalies that we've discovered at surface. A very coherent series of anomalies over 2.5 kilometres of strike, greater than 60 ppm. I guess an example of that would be the Earl Grey deposit was initially discovered as soil anomalies at 60 ppm and has since grown to have some significance as a lithium deposit. Undoubtedly, the key catalysts over the short-term period, let's say the next 3 months, is the drilling program that has commenced. We've got 9 priority targets. I also describe them as high-impact targets because if any of the targets come through with success, and success can be measured, you can have medium success or very strong success. If any of them come through with medium success, we should see share price appreciation. If we get strong success, you should see very significant market capitalisation increases. As I always say, a good nickel discovery is akin to a good gold discovery. There is incoming interest from a lot of areas. I suppose in Western Australian terms, if you go back to the Sirius discovery 10 to 15 years ago, that was a share price that went from 5 cents to $3.50 very quickly. So you can get very strong share appreciation. We think we're on to some interesting nickel targets, and I guess that's what we're hoping to achieve.